Say hello to the most important blueprint in the game, Refineries. You're probably going to be placing more of these than anything else in the game. Hello, and welcome to Satisfactory, and welcome to my Reusable Blueprint series, where we are going to be creating blueprints that we do not ever stop using. Sadly, we can only fit 3 refineries in an Mk.1 blueprint designer. While I could be making this video for a bigger blueprint designer, I'm not going to do that because an Mk.1 blueprint designer is also the moment when you kind of really need refineries. And if you want to be efficient in the game, then you need a lot of them. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to fit these 3 refineries right over here. Be sure to leave enough space on either side, otherwise you are going to run into problems and you're going to have to redo this entire blueprint. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to place lifts over here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to place 3 lifts over here on this side as well. Yes, it is possible to make this more compact, but we're not going to do that because, it doesn't matter how compact these are. They take a lot of space. On the output sides, we are going to create mergers. And on the input sides, we are going to add splitters. Just make sure that the inputs and the outputs are in the same direction. So for example, this splitter, it takes input from this side. And that merger back there, it's giving out the output over here on this side. So that way you can place refineries, put it in stuff, and just take out the products right away. Now let's also add splitters over here. And then we need to connect these together. Do the same thing on the other side as well. Connect all of the mergers together. Now we worry about the next bit, which is water, or well, whatever material that you're working with. There are a lot of recipes that you need to worry about. So we're going to be placing pipe junctions for those, and we're going to place them over here. You see, this is why I said leave enough space on either side. Because combined, both of these basically take enough space that would have been taken by 3 belts, I believe. And the same pipe junctions will go on the other side as well, where we also don't have enough room for basically anything else. Now you could connect these with Mk.1 pipes, but I strongly advise against doing that. The reason being that an Mk.1 pipe can only handle 300 water per minute, and that is not going to be enough for a vast majority of your use cases. Why did I put it up there? Let's connect these all together. And let's do the same thing over here on this side. Now there are going to be a few extra things that we're going to do at the end of this blueprint. You might consider it done, but it's not really. The first thing you need to do is just create some pipe over here and some pipe over here on this side as well. There we go. Need to do this on both the inputs and the output sides, so let's do the inputs over here. Make sure that it doesn't go all the way to the end, just a little bit over here is fine. Now we also need to do this with the belts. So the belt over here shall go up right until this point, and the same with this belt. Let's just take it up. If you're having trouble placing it for the splitters that are near the end of the world, you can just place stackable conveyor poles over here and keep them there. Actually, they don't look bad. So let's do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, but we're not done here. I want this to be my first blueprint where I actually have something special on top. Now, if you have catwalks unlocked through the awesome shop, then you can place them over here and they will snap to the refineries and they actually don't look bad. However, the blueprint extends a little bit out of the refineries on either sides because of these things. These things have a purpose, by the way, don't get rid of them. So what we're actually going to do is we are going to create this catwalk T-junction thing. That's the one that we're using. We're going to lock it into place and we're going to move it just to the edge of the blueprint designer. And then we're going to stretch it all the way over. Similarly, you would use this intersection piece over here and bring it all the way over here. Then use another one of this T-junction right here. And then use a regular catwalk that takes it all the way over there to the other side and then connects in a similar fashion. However, I am not going to be adding this in the blueprint. Why? Because this series is not meant to be for someone who has already unlocked these things from the awesome shop. So just in case someone wants to download the blueprint and use it, I don't want to force them into specific unlocks, okay? In the future, we are going to do things that basically require unlocks from the awesome shop. Yeah, I'm working on something over here. I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. It doesn't look that good on its own. Before we move on to the next part of the video, I have a request. It seems like most of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're still watching, hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. Anyway, it's not really a blueprint if we don't test it, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so there's 2 power poles on either side that you can use to daisy chain these together. And let's go and test it. These are 3 refineries and these are Mk.4 belts. You are going to need plastic for this blueprint because that's this. But honestly, you should not be needing a tileable blueprint before you have plastic anyway. Anyway, let's go. Oh my god, we have to go so far to test this out. Do we? We can probably test this over here by replacing these ones, can't we? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so that's going to be the 3 refineries. We are going to auto-connect it over here. Yeah. Yes, please. And over there as well. Okay, and it is going to auto-connect on all of these ends, right? So that's 1, 2, that's 3, and on this side, yeah, that's 3 and 4. Lovely. Now, I believe this is Caterium, so let's do that. This is a pure Caterium ingot recipe, and we are going to paste. I hope it pasted it to everything. Connect the first power pole over there. And then after 3 refineries, what we need to do is just connect these 2 together. Why are they not aligned? I don't know. I kind of just wanted to bother your OCD. So either you don't download the blueprint at all, or you have to manually load it and then edit it and fix it. Now, why aren't you working? Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, okay. We're not going to talk about what happened. I am going to edit this part out, and no one is going to know. Yeah. No one shall ever know what I just did. So basically, the input is over there. And it's also on the other side. Oh, God. You see, a sane person right now would just delete these blueprints and place them again, but I'm not sane. So I'm going to instead take the input all the way over here, and it somehow connects. Okay, it clips and connects. That's fine, we're keeping that. That's fine, that's intended. We're keeping that behavior. And the output is also going to be over here on this side now. But the output we're not going to clip because we're not savages. I said, and as I clip it through the ground. We're fine, okay? We need to do this eventually anyway. We need to come over here and nuke this entire place. Because all of this Caterium needs to be used to make fixite, I believe. Yeah, fixite ingots. That's the plan, actually. That's the plan. We're gonna nuke this place and we're gonna create a pretty factory over here for fixite ingots. Anyway, all 6 of the refineries are working perfectly now, so that means we are done over here. Next up, we're going to do a blueprint for blenders, and boy do I wish I made it before I created this monstrosity over here. Honestly, the blender part is not really a monstrosity. The monstrosity is down here. And back here with just all the random ways that I'm taking pipes everywhere. So if you go far enough away, the lights turn on, but if you get closer, the lights are off. Is there a way to keep them on all the time? I want there to be a way to keep them on. Please. Game,